Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to the channel. This is a process video for the scrap room where I am going to be using the flavors of the month and making this layout that you see here. I'm going to be using the Freaky Fast Friday and it's a pretty easy formula this time. As you can tell in there, it's a 11 by 11, 1 3 by 10.5, and then 1 6 by 3.5. So, and then of course you can use your pattern paper. So my kit is the Doodlebug Color Me Crafty. It's the design team kit. So for me, I get the flavors of the month, the embellishment kit, and the pattern paper add-on. So I am going to be using this strip here, this striped for my background piece. And then I've got the 11 by 11, which is the black flowery piece right here. And then my two strips. One of them is yellow, and then the other one is the cameras. Now, the photos that I am using it does, but it doesn't. It has literally nothing to do with what this collection actually is about. This collection is used for when you go to crops or you have friends over that are crafting together of some sort. And these photos are my 4 corner photos of my first year teaching 4th grade. And now at this point, I've been teaching for 3 years. This is my 4th year going in, and it's my year of my student teaching that I finished up my student teaching for my master's degree. However, I know for me, some people are going to say, yes, this works. Some people are going to say, oh my gosh, why are you using photos that have nothing to do with crafting? It is what it is when it comes to this. I have noticed with some of the comments that some of us are getting, and I think honestly it's probably the trolls, the AI trolls and things like that, because I'm going to be real honest here. It really doesn't matter what your photos are about. And it really doesn't matter what you put on your page as long as it works for you. Because you are going to be the one that's going to be looking at these and not, you'll maybe have friends and stuff, but mostly you make them for yourself, right? And so what I thought was I build my classroom every year. We have to tear it down every year and we have to put it back up every year. And it's literally, for me, my district gives us kind of 8 weeks off between the weeks. Maybe up to 9, 10, depending on when we are actually done being at the school. So this is like a big canvas for me. I get to come in on bare walls with the desk piled in a corner like our embellishments are in a bag. And I have to put it together so that it looks good for the parents and the kids. Now, I really, truly would just leave it the way it is and go back in there every year and do my thing. However, they got to clean the floors. They got to do all of this other stuff to literally go back in for you to set it all back up again. So for me, this is like a blank sheet of paper every July that I've been teaching for the last 10 years. Because I've been teaching for 10 years now? 9 years. 9 years. And I feel like I've been doing a blank sheet of paper every July. And every July I put it back up exactly, for the most part, the way I want it done. Every time. And so for here, this room looks exactly like it did for 2 years. Because I was in this particular room for 2 years. Then I got moved. And I keep getting moved every year to every year that I can't be able to put the rooms back to the way it was. Because I have to keep moving my stuff. So, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like it's a blank sheet of paper. So if you don't like my theory, it's okay. But if you do like my theory, please let me know in the comments below what you think us teachers do that would say I'm a scrappy person, a crafty person, or nothing at all. Just let me know. I'm curious. So I took the embellishments, the title, the title is going to be The Cute Crafty, and I feel like that matches me pretty well. I cut that one, that I'm working on right now. They are albums that should be the other direction, but I'm laying them the way they are and I cut them the way I did was because this was my 23-24 school year. So the 23 is on top where the crafty is at, and the 24 is where I'm working at. So I split it like that's my school season, like my school year. That's why it looks the way it does. And then this jar of goodies is like my behavior system that I use when I am inside the classroom with a homeroom. They have to earn so many stars, and then with good behavior, then they get something free. I'll figure it out, like what they want to do, if it's an ice cream party or whatever they want. And for the most part, that keeps down our behaviors pretty well. I'm a very structured teacher. I am very much one that I will let the kids, vocalize their stuff, but they know 9 times out of 10, they're just venting to me because I'm still going to tell them what I'm going to tell them, and it's going to be done my way anyway. But I know that some parents struggle with the fact that I'm strict in their words, which I am strict. Some people don't like the word using strict, so that's why I say I'm structured. And then other parents absolutely love the fact that I am very structured, very rigid when it comes to that, because I don't play. My kids know when I have seen in my classroom, I have seen 789 students last year, and not one time did I have any issues. When you work with children and parents, and literally in retrospect, I tell the parents every year, you're not my customer. My kids are my customer. Now, you are like their manager. Now, will I hear you out as a manager? Yes. Will I hear you out as what's going on? But at the end of the day, if it's not best for what the child needs in my classroom, it's not going to happen. So I feel like this is my crafty space. It's my home away from home. I am here more than anywhere else. And so, yeah, that is like, I just love how this went together. I really didn't even need to explain anything because this is a typical Miranda Webber style. This is very much me. And I just absolutely love it. But if you got this far, I really want to know what you think, if this is crafty or not. Still shots are coming up. I hope that you guys are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
One plus one is always meant to, but I feel this could be different if I was with you. If I was with you. 1 plus 1 is always meant to, but I feel this could be different.